The JonBenét Ramsey case, 1996, America's most haunting unsolved mystery. On the cold night of December 25, 1996, the Ramsey family celebrated Christmas in their large home in Boulder, Colorado. 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey, a bright child beauty queen with a smile known across local pageants, went to bed after a joyful holiday evening. No one imagined it would be her last night alive. Early the next morning, Patsy Ramsey descended the staircase and found a ransom note, nearly 3 pages long, demanding $118,000 for her daughter's return. The note was strange, theatrical, and unlike anything police had seen before. Patsy screamed for her husband, John Ramsey, and called 911. Police arrived, but made critical mistakes. The house was not fully secured. Friends and neighbors were allowed inside. Evidence was contaminated. As hours passed with no kidnapper contact, tension grew. Then, in a tragic turn, John Ramsey went to the basement. In a small basement room, John found JonBenét's lifeless body, wrapped in a blanket. She had suffered a skull fracture and had been strangled. The kidnapping was never real. The crime had happened inside the home. America was stunned. News channels ran the story nonstop. How could such a brutal crime happen in a wealthy, quiet neighborhood? And who was responsible? Public suspicion quickly turned toward the Ramsey family themselves. JonBenét's beauty pageant photos became iconic and controversial. Critics questioned the pageant world. Talk shows speculated endlessly. The Ramseys were tried not in court, but in the court of public opinion. Experts analyzed the ransom note. It appeared to be written inside the home, possibly using materials from Patsy's desk. The amount demanded matched John Ramsey's recent bonus. Yet, handwriting analysis never conclusively identified the author. Over the years, theories multiplied. An intruder theory, family involvement theories, accidental death covered up, a failed kidnapping. DNA evidence later pointed to unknown male DNA, further complicating the case. No arrests were ever made. The Ramseys maintained their innocence until their deaths. Patsy Ramsey passed away in 2006. John Ramsey continues to seek justice for his daughter, insisting the killer is still out there. Nearly 3 decades later, the JonBenét Ramsey case remains unsolved. It continues to haunt America, raising questions about justice, media power, and whether the truth will ever be known. Do you believe this case can still be solved? Was it an intruder or someone closer than anyone imagined? Like, follow, and share to keep this story alive. Comment your theory below. Your voice matters. Subscribe for more true crime stories that shaped America. Justice delayed should never mean justice denied.